Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniella.claire. I just want to say what an amazing October it has been. We have done some spooky Halloween themed content with my fun background here, which unfortunately I will have to take down after this. But I've had so much fun. October has been crazy. I'll do another video about it, and also my vlog. But if you have missed it on my streams, I basically have been working 2 jobs as well as doing this, and so my schedule has been a little bit insane, but it's been fun. October has always been my favorite month ever because I'm obsessed with Halloween, so it's been awesome. And yeah, this is the last of my spooky Halloween themed videos. For my last video, I asked you guys to ask me some Halloween themed questions that I can answer. I feel like you guys really seem to like these like Q&A type videos, getting to know a little bit more about me, I guess. So I thought that would be kind of a fun thing to do. And you guys asked a lot of questions. Like, I was shocked at how many questions I got. And I'm gonna be real, there are a couple repeat questions, and also some of them have nothing to do with Halloween at all, or some of them weren't even questions. But that being said, I will pick my favorites and answer them right here for you guys. What is my favorite way to carve a pumpkin? I don't really understand this question, but I kind of like it because it's different. I didn't really get any questions like this. I always personally carve pumpkins to look like cats for no real reason. I just like cats, and I think they're easy to carve into pumpkins because they're like, you can do like easy big shapes, and I'm not very good at carving pumpkins. However, I do have 3 super big pumpkins back here that I've been using as this set. And I think I am gonna do maybe like a Twitch stream, carving pumpkin stream at some point, because I do love carving pumpkins. And then I love taking the seeds and cooking them and having like salty pumpkin seeds. It's like one of my favorite snacks, so I'm really excited for that. That's another one of my favorite parts about October. If the perfect costume could magically appear, what would I choose? That's one of those questions that like you need to think about a lot. The perfect costume. Oh my god, I don't even know what the perfect costume would be. What would I want to be as like the perfect costume? Oh my god, I'm just gonna be sitting here thinking. I should have thought of answers before I did this. Oh my gosh, perfect costume. You know what? I think the perfect costume for me, that I like, if one just appeared out of nowhere and was just there and perfect, would probably be you know when like Dwight carves a pumpkin and just walks around with a giant pumpkin head? But I'd want like the whole Dwight costume plus the pumpkin head. And I would want to wear that to work on Halloween. I think that's the perfect costume for me. Okay, so here's a question I got from a couple of people. So I'm just kind of paraphrasing, but basically my favorite childhood Halloween costume and also favorite childhood Halloween memory. So it's really good. Favorite costume as a child. Oh, easy. Okay, so favorite costume as a child is that my mom, once I told her I wanted to be like a zombie bride one year, and this was the summer, so this was before fall even happened, you know, before Halloween was being thought of. I already knew I wanted to be a zombie bride. And she was at a yard sale one day and found a wedding dress. Like, this lady was selling her actual wedding dress at a yard sale. And so my mom bought it for like $20. The wedding must not have gone very well, or the marriage must have ended or something. The lady just wanted to get rid of it. But yeah, my mom bought this wedding dress for $20, and it was a real wedding dress. It wasn't well preserved or anything. It was like starting to go like a bit yellow and stuff. But that was perfect for my zombie bride costume, so my mom cut the dress to fit me, and I did zombie makeup. I don't think I have any pictures of it. I'm sure I do at home, but that was my favorite costume. I love that my mom found that wedding dress, and apparently my mom told me that when she bought the dress, like when she was buying it, the lady told her congratulations, and my mom didn't have the heart to be like, no, this is for my like very young daughter's zombie costume. We're gonna cut this up and cover it in fake blood. As for my favorite memory from Halloween, I mean, I loved Halloween so much. I would get so excited and so hyped up, and I always miss that like hype that I have. Like, I still have hype, but it's not quite like it was when I was a kid. And there was this neighborhood kind of down the street from my neighborhood, and all the houses on that neighborhood would go like all out with Halloween. They would all decorate like crazy. A lot of them would like build their house into like a haunted house, like either use their porch and do like a walk around thing, or like sometimes people like transformed the entire inside of their house into a haunted house. Like people would go all out, and that street was always super crowded, super full of people, of like kids obviously, and it was so much fun to go trick-or-treating with my friends on that street, and everyone was super excited about Halloween and hyped up on candy and spooky stuff, and that was so much fun. So that's probably my favorite memory. Have I ever seen a ghost or something paranormal? No, I don't believe in like paranormal stuff. I kind of wish I did because it sounds like more fun, but like I can't, like I just can't bring myself to believe in like ghosts or spirits or zombies or anything like that. Like I just don't believe in it, so I don't think I've ever seen anything, because even if I did, my brain probably assumed it was something else, since I just like don't believe that. I would honestly love to be proven wrong though. My dream job, I've told people this all the time, that my actual dream job is to be a paranormal investigator, like on TV. I want to be one of those people on TV and they like go into houses and they have these machines that like do I don't even know what, and they're like, we're reading the EMPs on this ghost, and then they're all like, knock twice if you can hear me, ghost. And then they have like someone probably like paid upstairs to be like, knock knock or something. I don't know. See, as you can see, I'm a total cynic. I'm just like, yeah, they probably have someone knocking for them. But that's what I want to do. I want to be a paranormal investigator on TV. If anyone knows how to make this happen, please make this happen, because I think I'd be really good at it. And I would love to be proven wrong and see a real ghost. So I feel like that's the perfect opportunity to do so. All right, I like this one. What do I think Halloween is going to be this year because of COVID? I have a pretty good answer for this. I currently work at a Halloween store. If you're in the United States, you know the one. I'm actually going to do a whole video of like stories from working at this store, just because I think it'd be kind of silly and fun to do. But I'm going to do that after I'm finished working there. So I can tell you a bit about what Halloween is going to be like, because I've spoken to customers, and I can tell you that they're all having parties. Every customer I've talked to, they're all like, yeah, we're having a party, or they're going to parties, or they're ignoring rules and trick-or-treating anyway. So what Halloween is going to be like is probably exactly the same as what it's been like every year. And 2 weeks later, surprise, surprise, we're going to have a gigantic outbreak again, because no one cares. All right, this isn't going to be a two-part one, because I got asked these two questions a lot, which is what is my favorite Halloween movie and what is my favorite horror movie, which I agree are two completely different things. Halloween movie is pretty difficult. I love Halloween movies. There's so many of them that like around this time I just get so excited to rewatch. Addams Family, I'd say, is probably a number one, even though I watch that all year round. You guys know I love Wednesday Addams, and I love the Addams Family. And I love like either Addams Family or Addams Family Values, like either of them. So good. Love those movies so much. Also, I love Beetlejuice. I love Coraline. Anything Tim Burton. Over the Garden Wall is a show technically, but I'm still gonna count it here because I love it so much. And I'm gonna say Nightmare Before Christmas, because even though I already said anything Tim Burton, it deserves a special shout out because I love that movie so much. As for horror movies, I think you guys can probably guess based on an earlier video that I did that my favorite horror movie ever is The Blair Witch Project. It's probably the one that I've seen the most times, and I love it. It's a classic. I'd say second favorite horror movie has got to be The Shining though. I've seen that one a lot too, and I absolutely love, I don't know, it's just like, there's something so classic about it. I just love it. I don't know, like I don't have like the words. It's just like such a fun movie to watch. The book's also really good too, by the way, if you've ever read it. I really love the book as well. All right, I like this question. I love the ones that are like super original. Would I rather have a poltergeist or a demon possess me? How do you know that one's not already possessing me? I feel like poltergeist is more fun. Like you could have more fun with that than a demon, right? Because a demon is evil, but a poltergeist would be evil and chaotic. So I think I'll go with poltergeist for the chaos. What was the thing or character that scared me the most as a child and as an adult? Everything scares me. No, but everything did kind of scare me as a child. I was definitely a fraidy cat. Let me think. I remember being really afraid of Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty. I was like terrified of her as a kid. and I would be like always really afraid that she'd like come into my room. She's kind of like my sleep paralysis demon. Like I could always like imagine her like in my room, like over my bed, or like coming up like our stairs to upstairs. Like I don't know, she just scared me so much. As an adult, I'm not, as I said, I don't really believe in like paranormal, supernatural stuff too much. So I say that I'm much more afraid of things that I know are real. I definitely listen to way too much true crime podcasts and read way too much like true crime stories and stuff. So everything that I'm afraid of kind of comes from there, and I know I should stop, but I can't. Okay, I'll answer this one. What is my most consistent Halloween costume? I actually have an answer for that, because you'd expect that as a cosplayer I'd be into like doing these like really big cosplays for Halloween. But you know, there's that meme where cosplayers on Halloween are kind of like, I have nothing to wear. That's kind of how it is, honestly, because a lot of cosplays, while they are really great for like cosplaying, the cosplay community aren't so great for like general Halloween stuff. So I actually tend to wear Louise Belcher every year on Halloween, which is literally a green t-shirt that's like super long that I bought at Michael's for like $2, and the hat, like the Louise Belcher hat, and then I just put my hair in pigtails, and that's it. And that's probably what I'll wear this year, because I'm working at the Halloween store on Halloween, but still want to dress up. So I think I'm gonna wear my Louise Belcher for Halloween this year again. I like this one because it's kind of vague. It's just, what scares me the most? A lot of things scare me a lot, but for the sake of answering this question, I am going to go with Mitch McConnell's nudes being leaked. Happy Halloween. Okay, I really like this question. If I had no choice but to exist in one horror movie world, which would it be? It's a really interesting question. But I feel like most of the worlds are normal. It's just whatever's happening to that one individual. So you're saying, am I the person that's like in the horror movie, or am I just like a regular person while something terrible is happening somewhere else? Because I'm pretty sure that's just real life right now. I can tell you with certainty I would not like to live in The Purge. Would not be into that at all. Yeah, it's a lot easier to come up with worlds that I wouldn't want to live in than worlds that I would want to live in. Does the Addams Family count as a horror movie? I'd live with them. That'd be fun. I'm just gonna go with that as my answer. I don't know if it counts or not, but that's what I'm sticking with. Alright, and so for the last one, I'm gonna answer kind of 3 questions combined, because it's what's my favorite candy, what's my favorite Halloween candy, and what is the worst candy to get on Halloween. So I'm gonna answer all of those. My favorite candy changes all the time. It really depends on what I'm in the mood for. I really love Milky Way Midnight. I like dark chocolate a lot. I'm definitely like a chocolate fan, but I also love fruit candy. Sometimes I love gummies, like gummy bear type candies, and sour candies. Sour Patch Kids are good. I've got like a bag of them in my room. And then I also just love keeping it simple, like a Snickers bar, Kit Kat bar, can't go wrong. As for Halloween candy though, that changes. Because there's some candies that you really only get like around Halloween, you know? And so I have my favorites that just kind of come around specifically around the holiday. My memory card filled up, but I recall I was talking about one of my favorite subjects, which is candy. Yes, I was talking about favorite Halloween specific candies, like candy corn, for example, is one of my favorites, and it was buy one, get one free the other day at CVS. I was so happy. I bought so much, and then I got a stomachache because I ate it all at once. But I also really love those lollipops that are like green apple flavored, and then they're covered in caramel, whatever. They're covered in it, and they're so good, and you can only get them around Halloween. And I would buy a whole bag of them, and you can just feel the cavities forming as you're like eating one. Like you just feel them in your mouth. But oh my gosh, they taste so good. So yeah, that's one of my favorites as well. And then I also want to add Butterfingers to the list. I know that's kind of an all year round candy, but when I was a kid, I would really only get them in my Halloween candy. So I like kind of started associating them with Halloween. And now every time I eat one, it just tastes like Halloween to me. So yeah, those are my favorite candies for Halloween specifically. As for worst candy to get, I think that really varies person to person. Personally, anything that isn't candy is a no-no for me. There's people who give raisins. I actually really like raisins, but I don't want them in my Halloween candy. Also, I'm not a fan of like Necco wafers, is that what they're called? The ones that, I don't know, they're like chalk, basically. They remind me of chalk. I don't want those. No thank you. So yeah, I hope I answered all of your questions. I did get a lot of them, so I just kind of picked and chose some. But I did have really fun. I was really surprised at how many questions that I got, and I was really happy at the variety that I got. I got some really interesting ones. I hope you guys have a super happy Halloween. My next video will be my October vlog, and will probably include me taking this set down. Oh no, I'm gonna miss it so much. But I get to carve the pumpkins and eat their insides. So I hope you guys all have the most amazing Halloween ever. If you want to see more of me, you can follow me at any of my other social medias. I've got all of them: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I've been streaming on Twitch every day, which is super cool, and I'm on Twitter now, so I'm really everywhere. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment. Feel free to answer any of the questions yourself if you have a really good answer. I would love to hear it. So I hope you have a spooktacular Halloween, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Now, we shall read all of the questions that weren't questions or have nothing to do with Halloween. Can I contact you on WhatsApp? I am Arabic. Please, you are beautiful. Favorite color? Not a question, it just says favorite color. Have I ever cosplayed for a convention? No, I have not. I've never been to a convention. I don't know what that is. Don't mind, ma'am, but your full hair with pony style look is very cute. I am you huge fan. Thank you. You're welcome. What is being a turtle or cat or the vampire queen Anne in my dreams? ILY. I don't even understand what they're saying. This one just says werewolf and nothing else. This one says, can I write a song for it? Go for it.